Hola, mon ami, mes amis. Buongiorno. Good morning. Hello, my friends. Happy Saturday. It's time for some rainy weather. It's raining in Sacramento today. And I'll be outside in the rain watching soccer. Boom, boom. Happy Saturday. Hello. No rain yet. We got it. Is it going south? I don't know. Good morning from Oklahoma, down where the buffalo roam. Do you have buffalo in Oklahoma? Is that where they're roaming? I don't know. Am I from New Zealand? Absolutely not. That is one thing I am not. That's the one place I am not from. You're chilly and wet. Here we go. Here we go. Hi guys, what's up? It's Saturday. It is time to get your asses up. It is time to get moving. It is time to groove. And it is time to slay the fucking day. Going to say Santa? Well, do kids have their lists? And snow, yeah. I don't have the snow. You did. I didn't read your emails yet, Audrey, but from Northern California, a little further out from you, it's ugly. It's ugly. Oh, I have to drive up to Lincoln today. Amanda, do you know where Lincoln is? I'm gonna drive. Oh God, Chantel, I could not get over last night. Did y'all see the live last night when I lost my shit in an emotional way? I hate rain. Double entendre. I could not recover after that. I did not recover after that. It just got me. It was a big wallop of emotions. So I gotta go up to Lincoln. I'm so sorry. I got a lot of messages saying y'all were crying too. It was really cool. I did need to cry. We were talking about how I've been suppressing my tears because I haven't had enough time. And that just, oh well. It was an interesting thing. It was interesting. Abe, A-B, Abby. Anywho, segment, it was a moment. It did, I don't know. My problem is I cry all the time. Alicia, I promise you, that goes up and down. That goes up and down. It's been 2 years. I was a mess, right? I promise you it does change. But the problem is, Christy, is that it's okay to cry. I think the first 5 years was the toughest for me. Now, of course, because it's almost 18 years, I'm still sad, but it's not that debilitating sadness, right? What do I want for lunch? Taco Bell, a sandwich, Chick-fil-A. Do you want to be healthy? Chipotle. I don't know. Hi, Howard. Howard Pitts. Anywho, good morning. What are you guys up to today? Anything fun? 10 years, yep. Man, my fingers are fat today. Why? Too much sodium? I know, I need to, my martini. I had 2 martinis last night. Sodium. You guys remember tapping is clapping on TikTok. Thumbs up on the YouTube. Chick-fil-A's good. I do. Going to I almost thought, Leona, you were saying, I'm going to my grandmother's cheer competition. And I was like, no shit. What does that entail? Then football, yeah. Felton to visit my friend. Oh, wow, Judy, that's cool. Why are run? Why are run? Why are you run? Why not? Pick out a tree, that's fun. I love the smell of fresh pine trees. I love the smell. I was gonna cut some pine trees. What is wrong with my eyes? Laura, I thought you said, what's in your pants? Well, same thing you got in your pants. Anyhow, thanks, Alicia. So my eyes are defunct today. I apologize if I respond. Aquana, no blood clots in lungs. Yes. We love you. We miss you, girl. Glad you're here. Hi, Andrew. You know my son's name is Andrew. I love fresh pine. I want to cut some of my branches and stick them in some vases. I'll give you a fresh scent. Rosemary plants for what, Mary? Why can't you comment on certain lives? Hi, Red Dog. Because on certain lives, I just have a subscription live. That's why. So a lot of people on TikTok are resorting to subscription lives for less trolls and for easy flow. Have fun getting your trees. Third birthday party, fun. What happened on my live last night? I started crying. Emotional cry. Grandpa touched the back of my head and said, all right, good night, honey, or something like that. And that just got me. Yeah, but that's a lot of me here. Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing, you guys. You're still getting this, right? There's probably going to be two, Audrey, you can rewatch that if you have YouTube. Hi, Chess. How are ya? Hi, John. You don't have to do it. I'm not changing anything. So it doesn't impact anybody. It just adds to my programming. So basically what that changes is I do pop-ups, right? And nothing's gonna change in the morning. That's it. So, hi Willie, how are you? It's not that big of a deal. I have so many messages regarding the subscription that it's like, you guys, I'm not changing. You don't have to pay. It is what it is. Perhaps create a clip of that beautiful scene. Judy, I have to be smart enough to know how to do that. Hi Eric, how are you? Screen recording and all that stuff. I can have somebody walk me through it. The plans. Exercising with you. And then I'm gonna finish my chores in my house. And then I'm gonna drive an hour away to watch my nephew play soccer. And that's it. That's the day. My HVAC guy is coming today to fix my system. So that'll be up and running finally. And tomorrow I'm debating about whether or not I want to be in Folsom, which is a good 30 minutes away, by 8 a.m. Delaney has an indoor soccer game. I don't know if Auntie can miss that, so I might be up really early. Idaho, the land of russet potatoes. Do you grow potatoes? Is potatoes like the normal shrubbery to grow in Idaho? Just asking. What's that in your yard? I like that plant. Potato. I'm kidding. I, of course, am kidding. So anybody else doing anything exciting? You have horses? I like that. Good morning, Nona. How are you guys? What is going on? So my day's pretty active for the most part. I was woken up this morning by a wet dog, raining outside, and she proceeded to jump all over me to have my kidneys checked. Oh no, Yolanda, I'm sorry. Baby shower, those are always fun. I don't really have like a tree. Jeb, I love decorating. John, I'm still kind of fighting the blues a little bit. Clean out the pig pens. Ooh. Ooh. I hate pig pens. I have one, but she isn't shitting it. So I'm still feeling blue. You know, I'm still just feeling melancholy. I can't shake it, John. Any ideas how I can shake it? Taz, was thinking last night in the middle of the night about your house manager. Yeah, you popped up in my head while I was trying to sleep. Judy, that's funny. I have a stone. Oh no. You know, Mark finally passed the stones. How long has it been? Hi, Happy Rose. Taz, that killed me last night. Have you heard of Spravato or ketamine infusions for depression? No, I have not. Thank you, John. What's up, Big Rob? Every day. I feel very blah. I think that's what it is. Energy shifts after a full moon. Hi, that could be it. I do believe in that shit. I do believe in it. Hi, Christine. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. How are you? I do believe in that stuff. It's like the tidal, you know, the tides and shit. How did you and Dan meet? I was working at the local Five and Dime, and he came in with a raspberry beret, and at that point, I knew he was my man. It does, but I've had sunshine, Howard. I've had sunshine. I did forget to sniff my pit today, so that could be it. So I could have too, but the wet dog kind of pissed me off this morning. I couldn't fall back asleep. I'm thinking, am I gonna have to wash the bed? Oh, I'm not ready for that, but I don't have time to do it. I get that way this time of year. Me too. Is it that parent thing? I don't know what it is. Hi, Goofy. Even this morning, you know, like Dan the last couple days after the live, it's been beautiful, right? So I'll go pick up the poop in the back, pig poop, dog poop, dog bowls, whatever. Thanks, Willie B. I'll be fine. And I sat outside on my Chase lounge, soak up the vitamin D rays, and then just like do my comments and stuff like that. Last couple days, Dan comes out. What are you doing? I'm vibing, bro. I'm trying to collect the vitamin D to make me feel better, right? The pig poos on the grass with the dogs. Hold on, I gotta go pee-pee. 13 minutes in. Damn it. Blah. I'm feeling blah. I don't know. Last 3 days killed me. I was so happy Monday and Tuesday, and then boom. Hold on, I'll be right back. So you guys gotta lift me up. No pressure. Let me go pee-pee. to do a diversion. Was running in my bathroom and Grandpa was getting into the shower. Dan's giving Grandpa a shower, so I was like, oh shit. I just tripped. So I was like, is everything all right? So early for a shower. Sometimes showers are necessary at certain times, but hello guys. Sorry. Beep beep. Yeah, come on, like guys, like, love me. Tap if you love me, show me you love me. Show me you care. The only way is to tap, tap, tap and like. I saw El Chapo's in here for vitamin D. Yeah, well, and I don't have to because it's been beautiful out here. Sun lamps. Hi, Kay. How are you? Every day being Groundhog Day can really get to a person. Maybe Judy. I think sometimes too. I do believe sometimes. I did leave yesterday, right? It does, SD. It's still lift me up to the moons and the stars above. I'm feeling slumpy and I need to feel happy. So pick me up and raise me high into the sky. I'll be fine. But yes, I've been really slumpy. And I think it did. Like Judy, I was like yesterday, I was like, I don't want to get out of the house, but I must get out of the house. I must move. I must be in the land of people to recognize that this is why I stay home. Hi, Edgar. I have fun with Dan too in the morning time. I posted a video. I had this idea this morning. It didn't go exactly as I planned to, but poor guy that morning. What are you doing? Holy shit. But he is, you're going to the casino? But he's a trooper, all the people who are like, she's so disrespectful. Why does he put up with her? Because we're having fun. It's called fun. I'm sorry you don't recognize it. I'm not making fun of him. Well, yes, I am. Nor Grandpa. Or dementia. It's humor, people. Humor. It's what makes us have fun in our marriages. It's what makes us get through the hard time. El Chapo. What's up, my friend? It's a mutual thing. Do you not see that he is allowing me to record him and post it? So it's not a mean thing. It's a fun thing. Can I whistle? I will see the kids. I'm going to see the Nug-Nugs. So that will totally make me happy. Maybe that's my thing. I need to hug them. Depending on how I'm feeling later, I might do a subscriber live when I get home after the chaos of the HVAC stuff, and I'll see how I feel. I might pop on for a little bit. So keep tapping, you guys. I want your fingers to hurt. I want them cramping, and I want them tired. Hi, CNH. So I've noticed a slump. Sometimes when I get this way, I rearrange my house for new energy, new flow. But nothing's come to me. And typically, I'll have a vision and then I'll do it. Oh, Christine. Yeah, people are evil. It's not just to me. Just imagine that what they're doing to me is what they're doing to other people, right? It's not just me, it's their family, it's their friends, it's everybody else. Jerry, what's up, my brother? Narcissist. Oh, here's one. Katrina, with 2 T's. Narcissist, trying to get money from Grandpa. Let me give you narcissist definition 101, Katrina. Because we can't just throw that word out without obviously knowing the definition, Katrina. And I think you obviously don't know the definition of a narcissist. So let me give you a little Greek mythology. Narcissist was a dude, right, who was so in love with himself that he couldn't stand it. He couldn't stand it because he couldn't be with himself. And he killed himself while watching his reflection in the water. So narcissism is the opposite of what I am, Katrina, because I am caring for grandpa, which a narcissist can't do. I care for my family and put them first, which a narcissist can't do. I come on every morning for my friends on TikTok, which a narcissist can't do. Should I go on? Did I answer your question? So the best thing you can do before you throw out ugliness to people is to make sure you fact check and you understand what terms you are using and the appropriate ways in which to use them. As far as money, I have my own money. Grandpa has his own money. And what I make on social media is none of your business. It just happened. I wasn't setting out to use grandpa for money. I was showing that you too can caregive. You too can bring somebody in your house if you have the ability to. The other shit just came in the way. It came along, just like a lot of big creators. So shame on you for judging people showing their journey. Anyhow, there you have it. Yes, Katrina obviously didn't see the emotional swing last night between me and Ed. And so, and it was amazing to me, right, that during that time, right, and I was having a moment trying to get myself together. There were people, I saw the comments, and I literally did not have the energy or the inclination to even address them, but I saw them. Oh, clean up your act a little bit better. You're trying too hard. Is this what you're trying to show people, that you care for the man? This is ridiculous. Y'all falling for emotional bullshit. That was what was going on during the time of that moment and my emotional swing. It's rude. It's so disrespectful to people. And I just sat there reading those things thinking, what ugliness, what ugliness that people have to have the audacity to belittle my emotions, right? To belittle my emotions in a time where I was in my feels. It was so upsetting, and just astounding that people go to that length to make you feel like a piece of shit. So, anywho, it's out there. It's out across the board. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets bullied. It's the fact of life. Yeah, I don't think I could act that good. I'm just saying. When I'm acting a little bit, right? It's when I'm happy, right? It's when I embellish for you guys. And I put energy into it. That's acting. Having fun, going in the moment, feeling in that moment. Emotions are never anything I like to show on a grand audience. It's not something I'm comfortable with. And I've done it several times. That I think the first time, you guys remember, was when Andrew had COVID. One of the first times, well, documented first times. And I was freaking out, and I literally broke down on my morning live. Not as many people on as typically, but I did it then. I've done it, I think, another time, talking about things with maybe my mom or whatever. And then Ed. And I told you that I would like to be in a place to where I posted that video of me crying with my mom, for my mom, right? And I said, I want to be brave enough to be able to show y'all that side of me, right? Because you are so used to seeing the funny side of me, not the pain side, not the suffering side, right? I talk about the suffering and the pain and the sadness, but you don't see it, right? I told you that I try to be happy for you guys. I try to be happy to lift you up, to keep you guys strong for the day and whatever lies ahead. So I think it's important to talk about them and to let you know I've had bad days, but I want to show them more because I think it's also really important for people to see that, you know, I'm not always this strong. I suffer daily in some way, right? So I would like to get more comfortable with it to show you. So no, I didn't expect that. That came out of the blue, completely, 100%. You can't write that stuff. Anywho, thanks, Carrie. I appreciate that. Yeah, Teddy, you know, we were just talking about trolls. Why are you here? Is there anybody on social media that you enjoy, that you don't bitch to or bully or harass? Because that's where you need to go spend your time. Why spend your time and your energy on being negative and mean to people? It doesn't make sense. So, you know, try to get in the Christmas spirit, the Hanukkah spirit, the Kwanzaa spirit, whatever else is their celebration. This is the time being happy, you know? It's a time to support people, to lift them up, to make them feel happy. December is a high month for suicide. Mental health is so important. And think about that before you become ugly with people. People struggle every fucking day of their lives with something. There's a whole bunch of people on here right now that are suffering, missing their parents, their family that has died. Anybody, kids, think before you speak. Because would you be happy knowing that your rudeness, unkindness is responsible for somebody unaliving themselves? I don't think so. So move along to where you find joy and happiness. Because obviously I'm not it, and that's okay. I know, Kathleen, and I'm speaking for you guys, right, Christine? I'm speaking for everybody who is suffering. And you could say the stupidest thing as a reaction, not thinking about how that person feels, what they're going through, or how they're feeling at the moment. But your voice, your words can send them over the edge. Think about that. I challenge you. Yeah, it's a bad month, Barbie, and I'm here for you. Me too, Jerry. I make myself a martini. A smelling lesson. Get it, girl. But I worry, GSR, about all the other people that are suffering, you know, and they find their place, right, on social media where their happy place is. Hi, Darla. I know, Caroline. I miss you, girl. And it just sucks, you know, that people intervene and they try to spoil other people's fun. Because then I gotta get all preachy and shit and try to teach them a lesson. Everybody has something going on, especially this time of year. Everybody will, on your anus, Jacob. I told you to keep your pants on in the forest. I told you not to sit on a rock. That's what you get for leaving your ass open and bare. Bruh. Because that's one thing this month I'm going to be focusing on. Whatever. Is mental health. I myself am struggling. Haven't pinpointed what the hell I'm struggling with, but I'm struggling with something. So be aware of words to your fellow social media influencers. Scroll on, bite your tongue, and move on to somebody you enjoy. Anywho, there you have it. You know, Judy, you hate New Year's. Wasn't it your birthday? Somebody's birthday's on New Year's. Was it you? I can't remember. There's so much minutia in my head. The only thing that has stuck is Howard with his pits and Taz with her house manager. That's what's festering right now in my head. Just looming in there. So I apologize. But yes, the holidays suck. And I just worry about other people. I will get by. I will get through. There's a lot of other people who are lonely, don't have friends or family during this time because everybody's busy, right? Everybody's busy. Watching White Christmas and dumplings and being naked and afraid. Jerry, don't forget about that. I'm glad, Slick. And so all of you that show up every day looking for a little ounce of whatever you like best about me, whether it's my spice, my sass, my facial expressions, my truthfulness, my real life shit, and me trying to be funny. I'm here for you. Oh, you're one of those doom, fudge. I can't think of the word. Today is, yes, Saturday, December 2nd. I can't see. I have an eye appointment this week. 8:46 PST. And if you like all of the above, then you're in the right place. And I appreciate Sean Diggity Dog. I always have to change it up sometime. I'm afraid I'm never gonna remember or fall back into the same pattern, Sean Dog. I try. Betty, I'm so sorry. It is. It's kind of one of those weird moments, right? 34 minutes. You missed it, Chrissy. Shit. Yeah. So one of those self-fulfilled prophecies, right? Where you got to remember Judy and everybody else who does that. It's like, and you remember? I'm going to tell you something. Remember Tuesday, I said, I've been so happy in the last 2 days. Like, when's it going to come to a screeching halt? What the fuck? I did that. I did it to myself. I put it out in the universe. And then boom, dead stop Wednesday. Dead stop. Just boom. So sometimes I feel like when you say it, it manifests. If you just keep it in the head and not release it, sometimes, shit, I did it. Hey, Big Al. Al, good morning, Big Al. So I feel like we got to focus on and I'm one of those people. Judy, me too. Hashtag. I think to myself, well, when's the shoe gonna drop? It's been going too smooth. Something's about to happen. Some big check I'm gonna need to write, because that's what happens. So instead of thinking, what ifs, Howard, I think you said it, the what ifs, think about, I can't wait for the new beginnings. I can't wait for the new beginnings, because it doesn't matter how hard we try, Judy, shit's gonna happen, right? Shit's gonna happen. We can't prevent some of the shit that's gonna happen. So we gotta stop looking for the negatives. I've realized, Howard, same thing. It's like, I'm always like, well, that's just great. Here's another $5,000. Oh, my pipe's broken. Of course, you know, so it's really hard when there's a lot of negativity that surrounds you, but there's also good things. There's also good things. Here's to new beginnings, Judy. Here's to new beginnings. And to everybody else. I also think like you know? So I also have to change my thought process. I'm excited. Every year, think about it. Judy, something had to have happened this year that you were thankful for, right? Even if it's one thing. Along with death comes new beginnings, right? A baby's being born, a new life is here to love on. Yes, 100%, Judy. So let's think of it that way. Here's to new beginnings for the year. We're gonna rock this year. We're gonna take what comes our way, we're gonna own it, we're gonna get through them, and we're gonna do it well. And we're gonna live with whatever decisions we have to make, because it's life. There is never smooth sailing in life. Never. Don't manifest it. And I really believe in it because I spend so much time harboring on the what ifs. What if? What if? Let's deal with those what ifs when they come. Because what happens if they just don't come? Right? What happens if those what ifs don't come? Or half of the what ifs come, you know? Yes. And so that's the thing, is you have to, in a world like we live in, there's a lot of, well, we all know the shit that we deal with daily. A lot of shit. We tend to hyper-focus on the shit. It's hard to not see the negative shit. It's hard. We know the positive shit's there, and we're thankful for it, but we harbor more on the negative shit. I believe that too, Taz. I believe you have to have the negative. I believe the negative, the bumps in the road, are necessary to keep evolving as a human. I've always said that. If Dan actually throws his floss away, his used floss, or rinses out the sink after spitting a mouthful of food particles in it, throws away the cheese wrappers, doesn't leave half-eaten food in the refrigerator, his fern shit all over my floor, and the list goes on. I would think the aliens had abducted him or took the old Dan out of his body and replaced him with a proper, respectful human being. Be really weird. The miracle of Christmas. I almost gave my address out. The miracle of blah, 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 beep, in Elk Grove, California. Oh, shit. Could you imagine? Hell no. That wouldn't happen. I might die. It's like if I gave Ed a hug. I probably would kill the old man. Same thing if Dan actually did it, cleaned up after himself and was a respectful human being to himself and others. about those things. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be running here today. That's what makes him so special. Oh, he's special, all right. So, Gizmo, that was funny. Thank you for the giggle. What would I do? Would I be bored? Gizmo, let me ask you that question. Would I be bored if Dan miraculously started doing that shit? Would I be complaining because there's not enough to do? Would I be upset because my life has been lost? Oh, it's like, would I be searching for things to clean and to complain about? I don't know. I might. I would love it. I would love it. Love it. I would have more time for myself. I think that's what would happen, right? I would have more time, more peace, and more relaxation for my mental health. Less I would have to do to clean up and to bitch about. Oh, shit. I don't see that in my future, y'all. I just don't. It's okay. Like Dan always says, he goes, what would you do if you had more time to do that? The trolls love that. I often think about that. I'm like, what would I do? Dan's like, what would you bitch about if I didn't give you things to bitch about? I think you would be lost, confused, and yeah, miserable. I'm just, we expect our ladies to be grateful if we pick up after ourselves. You want medals, Howard. What you meant to say is you expect medals. Because, hi, good morning, Kelly. Yeah, alone is worse. I don't know, Julie. I know I probably would be sad after a while, but alone sounds pretty amazing. I asked Dan, I was like, are you going with John? Are you spending the night with your friend tonight? I need to know. I need to plan. I need to, prepare. He's like, well, I don't like spending the night places. That's not the point. I think it's good to get away too. I don't think you would be bored. Uncomplicated life. Yeah, and I tell him that. That was just like Dan. He's like, I would put the dishes away in the dishwasher, but why? I'm saving you the trouble of redoing it. Bruh, doesn't work. How about you just put your dishes in there and then I worry about the other stuff. Bye, Taz. Tamales. Oh, I want tamales. Can you send me some? Shit, Taz. Alone on a desert island. It does sound peaceful for a while. With some wine and a book. And a good fluffy pillow. Can I get a pillow on the deserted island with a big comfort? Well, just give me a bed. And I want high, elegant shit on that bed. Lots of wine, chips, and dip, just in case. I think I would be good. I think I would be in my moment. Sounds magical. Can I get TV on there too? Wilson. That's starting to stress me out, Gizmo. That doesn't sound fun. How about Nick? We'll name my pillow Nick. And everything on that bed, Bosa. Anywho. Oh, it's almost time for crackers and cheese. You know what I want? Chips and wine. And Nick Bosa. That's perfect. Procedure, great swim. Yes, and so here's a couple things you can do. I'm gonna tell you. Other than my, so I'm gonna give you some stretches. It's free. I pay for it, but I'm giving it to you for free. Yes, I need ruffles and French onion, but I also want just a variety of things like avocado for guacamole, nacho cheese just in case I feel like some queso. So it's about the 3 condiments I like. That's my favorite. Okay, so Swim Master, you ready? Are you watching? I'm gonna tell you. Anytime you feel clenching, you just gotta, recognize it and change the pattern, right? So then this thing that you do really helps. Put your tongue on the top of your mouth. Everybody, try it. Push up with your tongue. Open your mouth as wide as you can until count to 5 seconds. Release. Do it 5 times. Release. As many times as you can think about doing it throughout the day. It releases your tendons in your mouth, your muscles, the jaw. Also, practice pinching, like right now, I was hunched over. It's also awareness every time you have bad posture. I roll forward. Put your shoulders back, pinch your shoulder blades back together. It doesn't have to be a huge pinch. It has to be just a light pinch back to keep your torso in check. Also, massaging the jaw helps. She goes up, my PT lady says, pushing your teeth fell out. Push up in here. I also do this. Count to 5. Count to 5. And then turn your neck. Count to 5. Gentle, center, back. And I'm telling you, that will help. I've been failing a little bit more. Also, if you have a long roller, one of those things you roll out your legs with, a long one. You lay on it and they call it the Jesus pose, where it kind of just stretches out everything, because all this is connected. All this is connected. Yeah, so, hi Haley. So yeah, this feels really good. For me, my TMJ is more skeletal. So my skull rolls forward. So for me, it's really important to chest back. There you have it. So she also says when you yawn, sometimes we open up our mouths too wide when we yawn. So she tells me when you yawn, try to keep your tongue on the top of your mouth because it's a stretching thing. And if you do that, because you're push your tongue to the top of your mouth, the roof of your mouth, right behind your teeth. She says as many times as you can do that, you think about it, do it when you're driving, when you feel tension in your jaw. Also pay attention to the simple things. So I haven't been very good with the doing my Jesus pose and all that stuff, but I try to do this a couple times a day because I feel it. It hurts when I do this. Anybody's neck hurt when you do this? My right side hurts more when I do it. I should have my, right? Oh no. Sorry, Teresa. So this too helps stretch. This helps stretch. I also sometimes touch my chin and my chest. Leave that there. And if you feel a pull, you're tight. You're tight. So those are good exercises to practice. If you roll forward, think about it. It's also all those awarenesses to stop what you're doing. You feel clenching, immediately do that stuff. Good morning, Deidre. How's it going, my girlfriend? Anyhow, so just simple things that you can do that can improve this area. I used to have that gouche, which is that, I used to call it a gooshy goosh, that I stopped doing, and I noticed a difference. And that's just to massage, This helps too. All those combined have really helped a lot for me. And I've been suffering with not keeping up on those things more than I should. So, but that's okay. I'm going to get it and get better. Hello from Placerville. Ricky, what's it like in Placerville? I'm going to Lincoln today. Hi, Funny Me. How are you, Twyla? And sometimes you'll see me do this. Raining. So it hasn't rained here since early this morning. So it must have went to you guys, I think. I don't know. Unless there's more coming up. I'm still waiting for the more. And I'll be in it. So I told Dan too, I was like, okay, I got to take the Subi because I'm not driving an hour away in rain in Porsche. Just ain't gonna do it. Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably, Dan sometimes talks on tangents and shit, and so I don't always remember or pay attention to what he tells me. A soccer game for my nephew. A full spinal fusion. I bet my plantar fasciitis, Chrissy was in it, is so inflamed right now. Me, Ricky. Me. Me. So it's been so inflamed, and really, when you're inflamed, do not walk around barefoot like me. Don't do it. It's not good for you. It's not good for your feet, your heels, or anything in between. And that also, messes you up. So I have to be better with my stretching and shit because y'all, I fail every day. I think today I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and I probably get through half my list. So I had several levels cervical fusion 3 years ago, still in pain. Oh, you guys, I could not imagine, I could not imagine. And how many of those were because of bad accidents? I'm assuming. I have not tried yoga. Ben, I worry. Hi, Kelly. I worry about my attention span. I'm really not, I can't, my heels are killing me. Like last night, and I still was walking around barefoot, just kind of on my tippy toes to avoid my heels. And I get inflamed. Hi, Kathy. So I'm assuming that most of your problems were from back pain, back injuries, maybe. Hi, Khalil. No, hairdressing. Oh, yeah, because you're on your feet all the time. And I bet your posture sucks when you're cutting hair. I couldn't imagine. And dyeing it, and back in the perm days. Shit. How about your wrists? Do you have problems with your wrists? I always forget, or Dan. Email, Mike Goodman. I'm gonna change my email. I'm eventually getting rid of the Salinger Farm. Yes, the calves for planters. I'm eventually going to get rid of the Salinger Farm email because it's causing me problems. And I really can't elaborate that. So I started a new email, Mrs. D. Sal NorCal 3. Mrs. Scoliosis. Mrs. D. Sal NorCal 3 at gmail.com. So we're going to start using that. Mrs. D. Sal NorCal 3 at gmail.com. Hands on against the fence and wrist almost split apart. Yeah, Chrissy, come on, girl. We can't be doing shit like that. I even get nervous to turn upside down now. And even like a cartwheel, it makes, I think, remember how we used to just be able to just float across the grass doing cartwheels? Crazy. Like, now we get old and it's like, oh no, we ain't supposed to be upside down in our upper body, and what is happening right now? Hell no. And then, we discombobulate ourselves and fall all cockeyed and shit, and then we're fucked for the rest of our lives. Are you guys still tapping? I saw your fingers just stop tapping, y'all. Keep tapping. Keep tapping. If you say you love me as much as you do, your fingers should still be working. Shit. Your broken neck. Yeah. What happened to you? Well, I had a couple cocktails and thought I could walk on my hands. It's not smart. 50 and up is not something. We should be doing that shit. I have bulging discs. Oh, shit. So I'm stretching right now. I'm stretching my calves because they're tight too. All this running and stuff. I only did about 4 miles today. Thanks, Deidre. Girl, love you. Yeah, Mrs. D. Sal NorCal 3 at gmail.com.
That is for TMJ issues. Thanks, Alicia. I appreciate it. Remember, today's the 2nd of December. Y'all, 23 more days if you celebrate Christmas. If you celebrate Hanukkah, 5 more days. Get your shit together, because you should have everything done. Is it the 7th? I think. I don't know. I was looking at the calendar to see when all the holidays were this year. In Kwanzaa, well, isn't that always... I don't know. I think it wasn't on my calendar. What the hell? So anyhow, get your shit together. Who's done? So Andrew went hunting, duck hunting again. And no, he's not going to bite the head off anymore because he doesn't have to. It was just for the first kill. And he was like, and I owed him, I bought him a ski pass, which was $600. And then I bought him some clothes. And then I was going to spend probably, I just looked at that yesterday and can't remember. I know, I remembered, I think Hanukkah is the 6th or 7th. I looked too, and now I'm totally, contagious. Oh, your second day of, I don't know, what do you do for pulled calf muscle? You don't stretch it. You don't stretch a pulled calf muscle. Is that from your running? You can lightly kind of put your toes, like, see how I'm leaning against this? Put your toes on the floor and just kind of roll. Are ready to go. Good. The 7th. Okay. Sundown on the 6th, though, right? I don't remember. But I'm going to let her go. Who? Me? You're letting me go? Deidre, don't go. The 8th. Or the sundown on the 7th. I always get sundown. It's always on sundown. The night before you think it is. The night before the calendar says it is. 14 days because my family said 1 week before. Well, I hope your shit's done. Yes, my neck, my back, and my crack. No. Wrong. No. Huh? Happy Saturday afternoon, morning for us. Remember, it is, let me tell you what time it is. 9:06. I have to leave at 10:30. Okay, I panicked. I was like, do I have to leave at 9:30 and I'm not showered? No, I have to leave at 10:30. So yeah, you all should be done with your shit. So anyway, Andrew's like, Ma, I gotta go. I made dinner, right? Because he was gonna eat. Dan had gotten some chicken tacos, which I would have been fine with. But I cooked meal because I need to tell you, I do have cramps in my leg a lot. Okay, you need a potassium, Wilma. Potassium. Do you eat bananas? You need to have a banana a day and drink water. And drink water. Hi, Jenny Boo. So he was like, can I just put things on the credit card? I'll pay you back. I'm still paying off your back. And I said, well, how much is your stuff going to be? And he said, I don't know, probably like $300, a little bit over. I got to buy myself a rain jacket. I got to do this. So I said, okay, that's the rest of your gift. So, easy peasy. So I'm done with that. My watch is not off. This is an Apple Watch. It's got the satellites and shit. 9/11. 9/11. Shit. And rich in potassium. Yeah, you got to eat a lot more potassium. Not too much potassium, because too much can not be good for us. So, and water. Sometimes when we cramp, we're dehydrated, y'all. Magnesium, people say, it's also improved sleep. Yes. Can I just inject magnesium in my mouth, or IV drip, B12, magnesium? It was 9:10 when you said 9. It was a Kirby. Bruh. Apple Watch. True test of time. Your watch is off. Because if you don't have an Apple, you're out of tune. You're out of tune with time. If I can turn... No, because Apple knows. I'm just an hour. Eat mango. Ooh, I love mango. I kind of am... Okay, here's a new thing. Does that help your potassium, your restless leg? I think I have... You're not going inside, so get over it. Andrew's not here. No, we're not doing that. So here's the thing. I feel like I have what I would think was restless leg syndrome. Menopause? Shit. It's because you have an android. That's why. Androids are bad. They don't tell the correct time. Androids don't know which way is up, down, sideways, or in between. I'm just saying. I don't know if you know that, but I do. Let's see. Sleep. Good morning, Sylvie. I'm a Fitbit person. Really? Gizmo. That explains it. Hi, Emily. Thank you, Emily. I saw the signs, and it took my Blau Punk radio with my tape. I was so pissed off because they took a freaking screwdriver. Dan said they busted my window. They did not bust my window. They took a screwdriver to my freaking lock and busted that out and took my freaking ace of base. Actually, if I remember it correctly, they did not take that. What they did was they took the Blau Punk, took my ace of base out, and the freaking tape in the cassette was all fuckers. And the feds got all access to iPhones. The feds? Is that what you're worried about with iPhones? Are you on a phone right now? Less of a heart. Do we need to go through the whole lesson of any device you have, sweet pea, is watching? They all, you remember that song? Private eyes, they're watching you. They say you're every... Was that a look into our future? Ricky, congratulations, you're now famous because of your stepdad. Oh, fact check, honey. Because you have wrong information. I'm famous because I'm just that great to be famous. And I'm really not that famous, but thank you for thinking so. I appreciate you thinking I'm famous. Anyhow. Hey from Snowy Canada. Yes, remember that part? Private eyes. So they're watching you. We didn't have cell phones back then. Huh. That one hurt, I understand. Yes, got me right in the heart, Ricky. Right in the heart. But thank you once again for giving me views. And making me money. For getting popular after my father-in-law. Yes, Ricky. Ricky Deaky. Can I have your autograph? Yes, Gizmo. I am now selling autographs. I will be live signing for 40. How much should I charge for my autograph? Anybody? 30, 40, $50 because I'm so famous. It's like Kanye West saying, I'm famous. I'm after views and money. Yes, Ricky. Isn't everybody after money? Because you need money to survive life, right? Yes, this is my newfound business, Ricky. So, Captain Obvious, yes. You want an autograph? Okay, how much should I charge? $100? That's a little... Really? $100? They just sued each other? Why? $100. $1 million! Nobody could afford that. So what should I do? I'll be signing autographs tonight. We will do a fundraiser, and I'm going to get all my money and buy me a G-Wagon. It's called the G-Wagon Fund. Buy my autograph and my picture. Should I do one of these? Oh, hold on. Let me get it. This, should I do that look? That pain. The diarrhea, constipation look. I'll do that. How much? $40? Let's just start with 40 and we'll go up from there. Depending on how famous I get during that process and how many I sell, we'll just go up in price. We'll do the double. I'm not that famous. I probably will never be that famous, but I'll sign something, whatever you want, for free. My signature's worth nothing. Private eyes, they're watching you. On your iPhones and Androids, yes they are. They're watching you and hearing your every word. They are. Even Alexa's. Your cars have fucking satellite shit in them. You know, they're reading you. Everybody's reading you. Dan can do it. Fuck Dan. Trish, this isn't about Dan. The more the subs go up. Well, I'll let you know when I'm not famous. Wasn't that didn't Kanye, wow, we're getting into that bum, aren't we? Didn't Kanye West have a song, That's My Husband Woman? Who? Dan? No shit, Captain Obvious. But this time, Sarah, isn't about fucking Dan, it's about fucking Danielle. So what are you so panties up in a wad for? Hi, Lair. Happy Saturday. How's the spirit world? Uh-oh. What did Howard do? Kanye. Yeah. Bitch, I'm famous. Or something. What was that sign? The monkey moon is coming out tonight. The beaver monkey? Dan would just blow the monkey. Oh, the monkey floss and cheese. I just said. Dan and Fern, Gizmo, and Fern. We're all famous too. That's true, Pat. I'm famous to somebody. No, I'm not. I'm really not. I mean, I'm important to somebody. I don't know what's happening with my hair. I'm important to somebody, but I'm not famous to somebody. Or maybe some of you think I'm famous, but I'm really not. I'm just an average, hobo wife that lives off of, alcohol and cigarette smoke and casino money. Hairs, fur baby hairs. It's going good. Just switch to day shift. Oh, good, Larry. How's your back? Bad? I'm gonna be one of those old women, smoking my Pall Malls, filterless, with my gallon of Popov vodka, the cheap shit, that they make in a bootleg, I don't know, distillery somewhere. It's pure alcohol. Just roll me, honey, in front of my slot machine. I'll be fine. Can I have a martini, make it a double, extra dirty, with 5 olives and 2 onions? Oh, shit. No filter. I just bite off the filter on the end of my cig. Who knows this shit? Oh, sorry, Sally. Didn't mean to do that. I was aiming for Bob over there. He's been a prick all day to me. Does Dan have his clothes on right today? Yes, but he did have 2 colored socks on. 2 different socks on this morning when I was videoing him. Thanks, Alicia. I just eat the cigarette when I'm done. I just swallow the filter. And the long ass Virginia Slims. Ooh, I want one of those. The cigarette holders, like Cruella de Vil. How do I get one of those? No, I don't smoke. Smoking actually is really funny because I used to smoke when I. Oh shit! Look at that fucker, Bertha. She scabbed over because I put like 5 gallons of Retin-A on her. So this part of my face might fall off because the Retin-A is quite. I started using Retin-A again because I was like, this old skin needs to go. Slather that shit on. No wrinkles. Wrinkles be gone. When she put them, I want one of those. That's right. You remember? Oh shit! I got it even better. Kay, remember how? Do you remember how the older women back in the day, like in the 80s, they had those vinyl cases that used to, the vinyl cases. You know what I mean? With the little knob top on the top, and you would just twist it and it would open up, and they would take out their cigs with their lighters. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what I want. Do they still make those? I'm gonna put my zins in them and pretend. Um, there's an Advent tea calendar. That is so cool. You had one of those. Yeah, little flip. I don't need to be bougie with some metal one. I want the old 80, 90 one. Yeah. The people that used to smell, you know, they would old people from the 80s. Well, because in the 80s I was young. In the 80s everybody was old to me. What is your, now you have your platform. Sorry, what is your message? Now you have your platform. That's a good one. I've never seen the tea one. Huh. Hi, Happy. How are you? Oh, they have real leather? Can I get a Gucci one? Do they make those in Gucci print? If real or fake, I don't care. I'll take whatever. Uh, what's on the agenda today? I'm finishing up my live. I'm gonna go play some ball with the dogs and clean up their shit. I don't know if my grass cutter's coming today, if it's gonna rain anymore. But if it stays like this, he will come and cut. My HVAC person is coming. They did Legos in an expensive handbag. Oh, but it wasn't real. I had one to see. You'll sneak out, yeah. And your little. Where are you going? Cheers. Soccer, an hour away. Do they make those? Just asking for a friend. Now what they need to do is make the nicotine, you know, like, it's like round. What are you doing? Don't you worry about it. You know how the guys have it in the, anyhow. Held my Capri Ultras. Ooh, the Capri Ultras. What is, now, speaking of cigarettes, right? The Capri Ultra Lights. That was like a one puff and done. That was a one puff and done. Well, and you had to smoke the whole pack on a break because it wasn't enough nicotine to get through one. What? Ugh, God, did you feel healthier when you smoked those? Oh my God. The new friends are driving me crazy. Oh my God, that's funny. The way too light. Like, I remember my friend sent me, gave me one time. I don't know what's happening. Gave me one time in a casino, and I literally smoked the whole fucking cigarette in one puff. Where'd it go? Where did what go? The cigarette. I need about 2 packs to get through this night. Benson and Hedges. Oh my God. Was that green and white? Clothes in the 80s were cool. Yeah. I was wearing myself. Oh. Oh, that's funny. All right, Christine, you'll pass on that one. I'll give you a pass. Because I knew it had to be something with weaning from nicotine. Good old Reds. Oh, Cools. I liked menthol. I don't know why, but I did like menthol. I didn't quit, though. See, it was just a tease. You just had your last cigarette. Congratulations. Winston. Oh, God. You know, one of my grandmother's brothers smoked Pall Malls, you know, and you would walk in their house. I remember in Nashville, and back in the day, and she had, the woman had, his wife had Charlie's Angel on the boob tube, you know, with the antenna sticking out, and you know, that was when back in the day when you was smoking inside the house, because, you know, everybody had secondhand smoke at that point in their lifetime. Shit, I mean, half of our parents probably, you know, smoked with us. I used to smoke Parliament Lights. I hate cigarette smell. We were just talking about that with one of my friends, and she's like, the guy smelled like he had like a carton of cigarettes when he walked in the house. You guys, if you are doing any sort of work, like maintenance work, nobody wants to smell you like an ashtray. Nobody wants you in their house because you leave an odor behind. Like, be smart. That grosses me out. You know, you smell like a fucking ashtray. I mean, you come out and you come in my house and you stink the whole fucking house up. I can't get rid of that smell for like 12 hours after you leave. Stop it. Fuck. So my friend told me that. She's like, God, and this guy came in like smelling like 5 packs of, cigs. And she goes, it stinks. I said, I hate when they do that. She goes, I feel like I should complain. I'm like, I would in that case because it's secondhand smoke. They're still burning. Like, they walk in your house and they're still smoking. Because everything inside is smoky from all their cigarettes they just smoked. Because if you're smelling like that, it is literally coming off your pores. Because I'm the first appointment of the day. I'm the first appointment of the day. Remember? I mean, do you remember old family members, right? And they would hug you, and their skin, their fingers smelled like nicotine. Yeah, it was like a cloud of smoke. And I remember in that house, Mike, they had one of those Felix the cat clocks, and the eyes would go back and forth. Anybody remember that? And the tail would just ding, tick, 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 tick. In the eyes. I remember always having to go to the bathroom, and it was always in the back of the house, and it was so dark in there, and all I would see was that stupid frickin' black Felix cat with the eyes and the tail. Tick, tick, tick. Oh my God. It scared the shit out of me. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah. Run to the bathroom. You run back and you're looking at that stupid cat, like thinking it was gonna like come out, yeah, and get me. What was the point? Anybody who's older now, like, get the point of that clock? Was it a Felix the Cat clock? I just pinpointed it at that. And what the hell was the purpose of that clock? To scare little kids? Because it scared little kids. Did you do it to torture us? I'm waiting. I don't know. And that's another thing. We talk about cigarette smoke, but body odor we just talked about yesterday, I think. You've never seen one in person? Well, be thankful. That shit is what nightmares are made of. That. Yes, and the black tail, and the eyes just went back and forth. No, I never saw it with the battery out. It was creepy as shit. That thing still scares me at night. I have a dream. I'm like, why is Felix in my dream? Why? Is it a repressed PTSD moment in my life that's coming out in my fucking dreams? Did I have some type of trauma? I obviously had trauma. There was trauma with that cat. I thought it was powered by the devil. I think it was. It's fucking repressed trauma. Trauma comes out in your dreams and you wake up and you're like, what the fuck? Who knew? Was I? Shit. Huh? Oh no. Do I need therapy? Yes. And yeah, I own 7 cats. But they don't fucking tick and their eyes don't move like that. I've never had body odor. Hi, Bronx. Alicia, you're like, girl, I just want you to know all those 36,000 likes is for me. Nobody else is tapping or we'd have more. I appreciate you, Alicia, either way. Oh my God. I had repressed trauma from the shit. My grandmother. And why do I have so many cats today? I'm going to tell you about a pillow. So when I was little, the house I grew up in, so, my mom was poor. My dad, they just, it was doomed from anyhow. So we lived with my grandma and grandpa and in Nashville. And there was it was a tri-level house. So the bottom was the basement, and that's where you pretty much entered. You never went to the front door. You just always drove down, and then it was like a slider, and then you just basement. Second level was kitchen, and then I think the third level was like, bedrooms and bathrooms and shit, right? So you would have to crawl up to the basement, you know, to get to the kitchen. And that's where the front door was. And my aunt has her furniture. It was, you know, those pretty like antique like red velvet with wood, you know, on the outside. And then, hi Arca. And then, you know, the cushion, I don't even know what they're called, but, you know, like a boudoir type of a furniture. But in the day that was like real formal furniture. And so she had this chair and it was red. And it was right by the door, right cute, with a little pillow. And it was a knitted pillow and it had a cat face on it. It was black. Repressed. I have repressed paranoias about why do I have so many cats? Shit. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Scared the shit out of me. Stealthing. And it had yellow eyes. Yellow eyes. The pillow. I still remember. Hi, Brett. Repressed. 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 Cat trauma. Look, my shoulders are rolled up. My fucking shoulders are in my ears. What the hell's lurking in this past trauma of mine? Just saying. Felix the fucking cat looking at me. In my aunt and uncle's house. Like this, running to the restroom, and that fucking cat on that tri-level house trying to get to the kitchen to eat or to the bathroom. And then, let's not even talk about what was in the bathtubs most of those times when I would go in there as a little kid. Trauma. An animal. My grandma had chickens. She did. She broke their necks and ate them and plucked their feathers out and skinned them and did everything else, and we ate real chicken. Yeah. And she would also get carpfish. Yep. Carpfish, and she would do all the killing and and they would be floating around in my... I would go pee. There'd be a big old fish floating around, swimming in the bathtub. Good times. Good times. I was traumatized as a kid with all these fucking things, animals and fish. And chickens. Guess we're having chicken tonight. I don't know. What the fuck? In that bathroom, I remember. I'm telling you, this is all trauma. It's coming out right now. Right now, on December 2nd, 2023, at 9:35 a.m. PST. In that bathroom was pea green. I am a survivor, Catherine. I am a survivor. This poor little 3-year-old mind was tormented. This is why I have TMJ today, from my trauma in my past childhood. And that's the thing. That's like what happens, right? We develop our traumas so early on. I'm not quite sure why that would be trauma, but they scared the fucking shit out of me. But that bathroom it was pea green. Pea green. And you remember the curtains. I've talked about this bathroom before and the fish before. So apologize to those who've heard it. But then they had like a valance. You remember when valances were like really good? And it had little pea green balls, you know, hanging from the valance. Yeah. Anyway, trauma. But now I have 7 cats today, so I don't know why I have cats with all that trauma. Anybody know? Anybody, a therapist in here? Anybody, a psychiatrist? Do I need help? Do I need to have that brain spotting done? You know, where BDSM? No, not BDSM. What's the other shit called? ASMR? No. What's it called? EMR. EMR? Something about that. Oh, it did have a fuzzy seat cover. It was lime green, or pea green. It was all green. EMDR. Yeah. BDSM. EMDR. I do need help. Is anybody taking clients? Patients? Anybody a therapist on this channel? Anybody? I said BDSM. I did. What's that mean? Nothing that I do. Oh my God. I'm a mess. I need therapy. Dan, sign me up for some therapy. 9:38 AMPST. Uh, it's good, the EMDR, not BDSM. I hope, Mia, you're not doing BDSM with your therapist, because that would be totally against HIPAA violations. But I'm glad that you did the EMDR, because that's fine. That's appropriate with your therapist. My brother does it and loves it, EMDR, on a serious note, loves it. I mean, it's very intense, right? I mean, you get some serious feelings with it, like emotional breakdown shit, but it's good. He loves it. It's really refreshing. Cats freak me out too, apparently, GSR, and I have 7 of them. LGBTQ. I'm surprised I didn't say that. I'm a mess. Yeah. What was ASMR? ASMR. I don't know. Step, Bubba. Speaking of Nashville, my friend's brother was Bubba. What? This cat. Meow. Can any of you tell your cats apart? Like, the irony of cats, though. I haven't figured it out. Okay, I have not figured it out with the irony. I don't understand why I like cats, because they were fucking trauma in my life. Ah! I see Felix. Felix, is that you? Oh shit, I can't. Oh. My mama had wood walls. Remember those? Hey, but we had different wood walls. Remember the plank walls that we had in the smokers' houses? Because everybody who had those vinyl wood walls was a smoker. Am I right? With a Felix cat hanging on their wall. Hi, Janice. With antennas coming from... Yeah. Hi. Kentucky coal miner. That's not Dodo. Hi. Oh, shit. All right. I gotta go. I got shit to do. The paneling. Yeah, the wood paneling. I got a different type of paneling now, right? I got the eyes. With the tail. Tick, tick, tick. No. I have cats in wood walls. I know. It's a crazy phenomenon, but there's trauma. I need to get to the bottom of that trauma. And got rid of it quick. And remember the cottage cheese ceilings? Some people still have the cottage cheese ceilings. You know, where the like dust sticks to it and you're like, what the hell is that? And all the smoke was there. The discoloration. I don't know. Anyhow. All right, I gotta go. Don't be surprised if I pop on later. You know, it's Saturday. Subscriber live only, so sorry. For those of you who have a subscription on TikTok, well, you will be fine. For those of you, well, I don't know. I call it cottage cheese ceilings. Anywho, be square, be well, be kind. The month of December is very hard for most people. A lot of people. Mental illness is real. It's real. People suffer. Be nice. Be nice. This is the month of gratitude, happiness, and the holidays. Try to do the best you can. And let's remember, let's change our thought processing to new beginnings. I can't wait for 2024 and all the new beginnings that are going to take place. Let's think about that. You guys, you are important, you matter, and you're worthy. And get up off your ass and do something productive today. And if you don't want to, then that's okay too. Love ya. I might see you guys later. Over here, not over here. Love you guys. Bye. Creams. It's the cat.